everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to VicTeeFashionHub just with Victoria YouTube. And if you're new here, you're welcome. Returning subscriber, you know I love you guys so much. You're welcome to. And if you're watching this, you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. What are you waiting for? So what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification button to see more of my video. And we usually used to upload tutorial on fashion, on sewing clothes, and we talk about fashion. Anything I feel like is not right, I'll talk about it. So yeah, let's get right to today's video. So these are the fabric. I just want to make a tutorial on simple dress. It's going to be, we are going to cut the hand with the dress. It's cutting of hand together with the dress. So it's going to be and in the front side we are going to use different Ankara to do pockets in the front. Yeah. So let's just get right to today's video. So on today's video we are going to be cutting the front and the back together at once. So let me just show you guys how we're going to do it. Yes, I already fold the fabric. I fold it into 4, just like this. Let me show you guys. This I fold it to 2. I first of all fold it into 2, and I fold it just like this again. So I fold it into 4 because I told you guys that we are cutting the front and the back together. Get right to it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we draw a straight line. I don't even know where I put my ruler. So we draw a straight line. Draw your straight line for the shoulder line. Shoulder line. The arm hole I'm going to be using will be the measurement of what I want the hand, just like this one. What I want this hand to be. I just want to make this kind of dress. This you can see I make this outfit with different Ankara pockets in the front. This is an example of what I want to make for you guys today. So the next thing that I'm going to do is a measurement of the hand, and I'm going to be using 10 inches. Like you can see, I'm going to be using 10 inches. Let me use 11 to be using 10 inches. So you come to the side of the hand, you measure your 10 inches. Or let me use 11 inches. Yes, use 11 inches. So this is where the hand will be, 11 inches. So I'm still going to measure the 11 inches here. Just make sure you are getting what I'm doing. 11. So the next measurement is 16 inches, and that is the waist measurement. The waist measurement is 16 inches, and the next measurement is the hip, and I'm going to be using 9 inches or 10 inches, anyone you want to use. So yeah. So after that, you come back down and measure your 8 inches. And for this side, I don't know if you have measurement here. We used 8 inches. So for this and for this space, I'm going to be using 3 by 3 inches because we are still going to draw a straight line here. I'm still going to draw a straight line, like it's going to have a cano neck. A straight line. Draw your straight line and draw your. You can see I told you guys I usually used to do a free method, so I'm doing the free method now. So you can use your curve ruler to do it, just like this one. So you use your curve ruler, use it. So down here, I don't know if you guys can see it so well. I don't know. I thought this blue shock is going to show well on this fabric, but I feel like it's not showing so well. From here we go down by 1 inch for our slope. So you draw your straight line to here. You draw it to your arm, and you're going to draw same thing 1 inch. Sorry, I made a mistake. Yeah, draw it 1 inch, and you're going to draw it to the side of this, the end of this fabric. You're going to draw it here. I don't know if you can understand what I'm trying. You draw the line and draw it to the side of this. That 1 inches, you draw it down. We are going to do our bust measurement. So our bust measurement is 10, is 11. Yeah, it's 11. And we measure it 11 inches, and we put our 3 inches extra. You can use 2 inches, and you can use 3 inches, and you can use any inches you want. So just what? So let's just. So cut the front part. So let me just show you guys. So this is the three. Look at what I'm doing. The three. Then I'll now measure 1.5 inch. That is for the back measurement. 1.5 inch. The front measurement is 3 by 3, but the back is 3 by 1.5. So I'm going to cut the two out at the back. See? So I'll now remove this one. I'll remove this one. You see? I'll remove the back. Then, just the way I'm doing it, you fold it back. So you fold it back and you cut out this place for the front. And you'll be cutting out a straight line. Can you see what I'm doing? You put your scissors in the middle just like this and do a straight line. You can do 4 inches. 4 inches is okay, or 5 inches. This is 4 inches. 4 inches is okay. 4 inches is okay. And that is it. So this is the front part and this is the back. So yeah, I'm going to be joining it together. Alright guys, I told you guys you can cut facing to it and you can use bias to turn it. But I want to use lining to turn my own because I need a neat job, so you can use a lining. But if you don't have, or your client did not pay well for you, you can use facing or bias. But the thing is that, but if it's your dress and you want to come out beautiful, the one I made, this one, I cut lining to it and it's so beautiful. So I'm going to be cutting lining with this, and I'm cutting the lining and the fabric once, the back and front, the way I cut the dress. So I'm going to be folding it. Okay guys, like I said, I'm going to be folding, I fold the fabric and the lining into for just the way I fold the main materials when I wanted to cut it. So now I've already folded it, so I'm going to cut the both together. Like that we are going to use the lining to turn the dress in. And so when we want to cut the lining, the dress will be out for 1 inches. Just let me show you guys. Will be out like this. You see, it's going to be longer than the fabric. Sorry, the fabric is going to be longer than the lining because we are going to turn it just like this. Will not show like this. Yeah. So I want it to be longer than 1 inches. You can make your own. How many allowance you put, that's the how many lengths is going to be longer than. If you've used 2 inches allowance, you put your 2 inches. Or if it's 1 inch, just like mine, you use 1 inches. And we are going to be cutting this out now. Yeah, we're going to be cutting it out. Make sure you arrange your this thing very well so it will not give you any trouble when you're cutting, because This fabric can be annoying. Yeah. So let me cut it. It's two. So one for the back and one for the front. And the first thing I'm going to do now is bring out the front one and take one of the lining to the this is the back. So for the front, you know the neck of front is different from the back. So we want to use the front to cut the neck out. So that's just what I'm doing right now. So you just do that. You are going to use this. You know we actually use you can see is the back this thing we use. So I want to use it to cut the front. Use it to cut the measurement of the front. What we're going to do now is we are going to go to our machine and join you just like this to the right side. So you put your down part of the lining and you will join this space together. We join this space together. So when we join it together, we now do it like this. Let me remove this. So when we join it together, we join the down part together and we now do it like this. So just like it will look like this. And I'll join this side, and after joining the down part, I'm going to join the neck too. I'm going to join the neck. So let me just go and do it. I'll do the front and I'll do the back and I'll come and show you guys what. And after that, we go to the next step. You know, we already cut this with the hand, so there's no hand cutting anymore. The hand is there. And as you know, that explained to you that this dress is going to have different Ankara. So when I join it finish and I iron it, I'm going to be showing you the Ankara that I'm going to be putting in the front side, in the front. So I'm going to show you different Ankara that I'm going to be using for the front. So let's just go right to the machine. Bye guys, I love you guys. And if you're here and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notification button to see more of my video when I upload it. Thank you guys. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm done joining the lining and the fabric together. As you can see, I've not ironed it. So you just have to iron it. Give it a good press. You see, I've not even knit it. So give it a good press and knit it. So this is how it's going to look. I use the lining to turn it inside, just the way I explained. And this is the front. Look at the front has a hem. So this is the back. So this is the back side. And the next thing that we're going to do, we are going to put the back side aside. So the next thing that we're going to do now is we are going to work on front. You know, I told you guys that there will be an pocket in the front. Yeah. So I'm going to be showing you guys the Ankara that I'm going to be using for this pocket. And there's going to be a pocket outside and there's going to be a inside pocket too. So let me show you guys the Ankara that I'm going to be using and how I'm going to cut it. And let's go there. Okay guys, this is the two Ankara that I'm going to be using for the dress, the front, the pocket and the front. I'm going to use this one for this side, and I'm going to use this one for this side. To cover it, I'm going to use this one to cover this one, and I'm going to use this one to cover this one. How I'm going to do it, just stay with me and learn how I'm going to do it. So let's get to the cutting. Let's put the front aside. So I'm going to put in this one aside. So we're going to be working on this. I felt like this one is a bit smaller than that, so it's easy to work with. Very easy, and it's easy for you guys to see it well. So let me just tell you guys how we're going to cut this. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is fold it into two. What is this chalk? So you guys will see. Alright, I've seen the chalk. So you guys, you fold your fabric into two. So I'm going to be working with a length of the pocket. The length I'm going to be working with is 9.5. You can make your own 10. You can make any, but I'm going to be working with 9.5. Or let me change it to 10 inches. Yeah, let me use 10 inches. So the length is 10 inches. I'm going to, you can use 9, you can use 10, depends on how the person is fat. Yeah. So the how the person wants it, not fat, how the your client or yourself want it. So the width that I'm going to be working with is going to be I'm going to be working with 9.5 inches, or I'm going to be working 9 inches. 9 inches divided by 2, because I fold this fabric into two, so we need to know what we're doing. Let me just use 10 inches. So 10 inches for that is 10. So you may not cut it the way I'm cutting mine. Just make sure that it's well placed. So that's it. That's our first pocket. So I'm going to use this one to cut out the second side of the ankara. So it's too large, so I'm going to be reducing it to that 9 inches. I'm going to be reducing it to 9 inches. So the 10 is too wide for me. Yeah, it's too wide for the client. She don't want the pocket to be too wide, so I'm going to be reducing it a bit. So just check it. So you can just use your own, you can do your own anyhow you want it. So I just wanted it to be not too big and not too small. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, this is okay. So when I turn it like this and I turn it like this, everything will be well placed. So I'm going to be using this to cut out the second fabric. Sorry, the second fabric. But before I use this to cut out this fabric, I want to cut out because we are still going to be covering it on top like this. As you can see on my own, you see, yeah, we're still going to be covering it, cover the pocket just like this. So I want to cut out what we are going to use to cover it. So for that one, we are still going to be using the same width, and that is 4.5. Sorry about the dog. I think this is someone. So we're going to be working with 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches, because it's to cover the space. 4.5 inches or 4.5. And we are going to be working with 3 inches. Or sorry, we are going to be working with 6 inches, because we are going to fold it. Let me first of all tell you guys, 6 inches. We are going to be working with 6 inches. Let me draw it. I'm going to let you guys understand what I'm trying to say, that we are going to fold it. So this is it. So we are going to fold it like this. So it should be on top like this. To be on top of this, you see, like this. Yeah, that's how it's going to be on the top pocket. So that is it. This is for the closing of the top. So I'm going to be using this two fabric to cut out this one now. Let me just do it. We are done with this. So let me do this offline. So I'll just come and show you. Alright guys, so I want to arrange this to this. So I feel like we're going to be putting 2 inches, 2.5 inches inward. Let me, so 2.5 inches inward. This is the waist, and I want the pocket to start from here. Yeah. Or let me just bring it down a little bit. Yeah. I think it's okay like this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to arrange it. So I measured 2.5 that we're going to put in, and I'm going to be doing like this. So you take it to your machine and sew it like this. You can use office pin to hold it, but the first thing that we're going to be doing now is to go and sew this upper side inside. But I just wanted to explain everything together for you guys to know what I'm trying to do. Then so you hold this upper part together because it's going to sit like this on top of the this thing. So when you hold it together like this, sorry, I'm just using this because I'll still go and do it. Then you start using your office pin to hold this place down, hold the down part down, and hold this place down. Then you take it to your machine and sew it. Then for this one, we are going to sew. You turn it to the left side. You sew this place and sew the other side and turn it out. You turn it out, and after turning it out, give it a good press. So after giving it a good press, you sew it. You take it on top like this. You sew it down to your machine, and after sewing it, you turn it like this, and you now sew it down like this. Let me go and do my, and you would see what I'm trying to say. Then I'll use my to explain well. So basically, everything I explain now is what I want to go and do. So when I do it finish, then I'll come and show you guys and explain more with the video. With the Alright guys, I'm so sorry for the gel. There is no light and I needed light, so I had to on them. I want to quickly finish up this dress this night. So this is it. I already joined it just the way I told you guys. Like you can see, I sew it and I sew it down. And this is the pocket, look at it. And I've sewn the other one. So the next thing that we're going to do is joining the back and the front together. So I'm going to go and join it in the shoulder. I'll join it the shoulder and I'll join it the other shoulder. Then I'll put, I've already, after joining it, I want to put Ankara, this Ankara that I use. I'm going to be putting it in the mouth, in this place of the hand, or the hand side. So I'm going to be using this Ankara for this side, and I'm going to be using this one for the other side. After joining it together, after joining the Ankara to the hand, I'm going to stitch the side with 2.5 inches downward. So after that, you just that's the end of the dress. So the next video that you are going to be seeing now is the outcome, and I hope this video is helpful. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification button to see more of my video. Please guys, take me to 1k subscriber, please. I'm begging you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys.